Life of Gladiator. Secrets you don't know. Have you ever wondered what life was like for a gladiator in the ancient world? The realities of the gladiatorial arena have been glamorized and romanticized in popular culture, but there is so much more to these brave warriors than meets the eye. Before moving forward, if you are new on our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. 1. How they trained. In order to be successful as a gladiator, one had to be incredibly well trained in multiple disciplines of combat. Ancient Roman gladiators underwent rigorous training, which often began at a young age. The most accomplished fighters typically came from a background of military service, and so they had experience with weapons and tactics. They were also instructed on proper use of the net and trident. Gladiators trained for hours each day in intense heat, and some even wore heavy armor to increase the intensity of their workout. It was not uncommon for them to practice until exhaustion, and this intense training was essential to their success in the arena. 2. What they ate. In the ancient Roman world, gladiators ate a diet of grains, vegetables, and sometimes meat. This diet was designed to give them the necessary energy and nutrients needed for their rigorous training regimen. Overall, the gladiators' diet was meant to provide them with the necessary energy and strength they needed to perform in the arena. While it may not have been as luxurious as that of the upper classes, it certainly kept them healthy and fit enough to survive the brutal battles of the arena. 3. Where they slept. Gladiators were some of the most highly trained warriors of the ancient world, and they had a very particular lifestyle. One area that is often overlooked is where they slept. Most gladiators who were owned by wealthy patrons would be housed in luxury lodgings. They were expected to live there until it was time to fight in the arena. Those who weren't so lucky were housed in small, cramped quarters where there was no privacy and little comfort. They were expected to stay in these uncomfortable quarters until their next fight. 4. What they wore. The wardrobe of a gladiator was much more than just a showpiece. It was designed to protect them and give them the edge in battle. Typically, they would wear a protective helmet, a shield, a body armor made from leather or metal, and leg guards. The outfit would be completed with greaves, a belt, and an arm guard on their left arm. Gladiators were often renowned for their showmanship and style, so their outfits were chosen carefully to reflect their strength and bravery. As a result, these outfits have become iconic symbols of the history of ancient Rome. 5. How they fought. Gladiators were well-trained warriors who would fight in the Roman arenas for the entertainment of crowds. They had to use a variety of weapons and combat styles in order to be successful. The most common weapons used were swords, daggers, spears, tridents, and shields. Gladiators also had to be proficient in hand-to-hand combat. As such, gladiators had to have a high degree of skill and bravery in order to survive. It was not uncommon for a match to be decided by a single blow or thrust of a weapon. Ultimately, gladiators fought for fame, fortune, and glory in the arena. 6. What happened to the losers? Unfortunately for the losers, there was not much of a future in the arena. Usually, their fate was quite grim. After the fight, they were usually executed by one of several methods, such as being beaten to death with clubs or even burned alive. In some cases, they were simply taken away and exiled. 7. What happened to the winners? For the victorious gladiator, life could be quite lucrative. They were sometimes given extravagant prizes such as money, land, or even freedom from their slave masters. Gladiators were also idolized by the crowd and could be paid for personal appearances. The fame associated with being a victorious gladiator was not just financial. It was also a great source of pride. 8. How they entertained the crowds. Gladiators were seen as one of the main sources of entertainment in ancient Rome. During the games, they had to put on a show for the crowd. Gladiators would parade around the arena, showing off their weapons and strength, in an effort to excite the audience. Finally, some gladiators had specialized skills that allowed them to entertain the crowds. These included acrobats, jugglers, magicians, and clowns. 9. What life was like after retirement. For a gladiator, retirement could mean a variety of things. In the more affluent areas, a gladiator's fame and skill may have allowed him to set up shop as a trainer himself. Retired gladiators also served as valuable members of their communities. They provided protection for their villages, taught younger generations about warfare, and shared tales of their battles in the arena. 10. What we can learn from them. The life of a gladiator was difficult, dangerous, and often short. Despite the odds, these warriors still managed to find glory and honor in battle. From them, we can learn to embrace the challenge of adversity and strive for greatness in all that we do. They were seen as brave warriors who served as an example of fortitude and perseverance. By taking a cue from the gladiators of ancient Rome, we can all strive to become more courageous and inspiring members of our society. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. Thanks for watching.